What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel, where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and most importantly, how to get you access to high limit credit funding. If you're new to our channel, or if you've been checking out our content, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as smash the like button. It helps our content reach a wider audience, and we greatly appreciate the support. So for today's video, I wanted to go over some of the top business credit cards that you can get that's not going to require a hard personal credit check. Now, some of the benefits of being able to get a business credit card without a hard personal credit check is the fact that you're not going to get an inquiry. In addition, when you're using that business credit card, it's not going to affect your personal utilization. And I see this a lot where business owners might try to use personal credit to fund their business. They utilize the personal credit cards for their business, and then their utilization spikes, so they're not able to get any additional capital because their personal credit utilization is too high. So ideally, you'd want to keep business expenses on business credit cards, especially ones that don't report to your personal credit. Now, another benefit of not having to undergo a personal credit check for a business credit card is the fact that some business owners might not qualify based on their credit, but they might have a lot of cash flow in their business. Now, this is one of the major flaws, I would say, in the current credit system, where it's judging you based on past information instead of real-time information. Now, what a lot of fintechs have done recently is use a different approach, where it's looking more so at your cash flow rather than your credit score. They're introducing new data points, particularly your deposits and cash flow, to evaluate you for business credit cards instead of looking at your personal credit. So this is going to open up the door for a lot of businesses to be able to get business credit accounts at a much earlier stage in their business. In today's video, we're going to be going over 5 of the top business credit cards that you could get with absolutely no hard credit check. All right, so in my hand right now, I have over 150,000 in business credit. Now, this isn't vendor credit. These are Visa and MasterCard. So you could use these wherever Visa and MasterCard is accepted. It's all under the business name, and I was able to get it without a hard credit check. So the first business credit card I wanted to go over was SpendHub. Now, we did a video several months ago on SpendHub. SpendHub is an expense management platform as well as a corporate credit card. Now, it's more like a charge card because you do have to pay the balance off in full. Now, the thing with SpendHub is that you're going to have a minimum $20,000 average daily balance. So if you're just a brand new business with no money in your business bank account or no cash flow, then this one might not be a good fit because you do have to have a certain amount of reserves in order to qualify. Now, the next business credit card I wanted to talk about was Capital on Tap. Now, Capital on Tap recently launched in the US back in March of 2021. So it's only been around for a little over 6 months. And Capital on Tap, in my opinion, is a game changer because, again, there's absolutely no hard credit check. But Capital on Tap is a little bit different from some of these other cards because they're not necessarily looking at your banking balance. They actually do a soft pull on your Experian personal credit report as well as on your Experian business credit report. So it's using multiple different data points, but it's not the same approach as some of the other ones we're going to talk about, where it's looking primarily at your business bank account and how much money is going in and out of your accounts. Capital on Tap uses both your personal as well as your business. Now, what makes Capital on Tap a little bit different is that it's not exactly a charge card, so you can revolve a balance. However, the minimum payment is going to be 10%. They do offer 2 different options. If you want it to be more like a charge card, you could choose that payment method, or if you want to just revolve 10% of your balance. But if you want to revolve up to 90% of your balance, meaning that it's just going to be a minimum 10% of whatever your statement balance is, that's another way to use the Capital on Tap credit card to scale your business. The next business credit card I wanted to talk about is ClearCard. Now, ClearCard is another new fintech that just launched earlier this year. Now, ClearCard does offer some higher limits. However, their payment method is a little bit different. So you could revolve your balance out as long as 30 days or sometimes bi-weekly. So it doesn't have as much flexibility. However, it does help you with building business credit, and it's also going to be easier to get for newer businesses. Now, there is an onboarding fee when you get approved for the ClearCard credit card, but I think this is a great entry-level type of business credit card for new businesses. The next one I wanted to discuss is Torpago. Now, we've done reviews on Torpago. Now, Torpago was a little bit slower in terms of onboarding and approving applications, but it does offer some flexibility because you can revolve a balance just like any normal regular credit card. And Torpago has also teamed up with Plastiq. Now, for those of you who are aware of Plastiq, Plastiq enables you to essentially extract the money off of the credit card. So let's say you have a vendor that only accepts like a check or ACH deposit. What you could basically do, let's say if you want to pay the mortgage for your real estate investment property, but your lender only accepts, cash or check or money order, or whatever the case may be. Essentially, what Plastiq will do is they'll charge your credit card. So they'll bill your credit card, whatever the amount is, and they'll pay your vendor directly. So they'll send your vendor a check or ACH deposit. So with the partnership between Plastiq and Torpago, when you use your Torpago business credit card with Plastiq, you actually get a discount. So instead of the 3%, it's 2.25%. On top of that, you get 1.25% cash back when you use your Torpago credit card. Now, Torpago is going to be looking into your banking activity in order to qualify you for a business credit card. Now, the last business credit card I wanted to talk about is Divvy. Now, Divvy offers an expense management platform as well as a corporate charge card. You do have to pay it off in full. Now, Divvy does report to the major credit reporting agencies, so this is a way for you to build up your business credit. Now, Divvy does offer two different models. So if you aren't able to get an unsecured corporate card, then you can get a secured corporate card where after 3 months, they'll evaluate you to potentially transition you. But the great thing is that whether you get the unsecured or the secured, it will report to the business credit reporting agencies. Now, overall, when we're looking at SpendHub, Capital on Tap, ClearCard, Torpago, and Divvy, there's absolutely no hard credit check. So applying for any of these is not going to impact your personal credit. Now, with the exception of Capital on Tap, ClearCard, Torpago, Divvy, as well as SpendHub is going to be looking at your banking activity to qualify you. Now, one very important fact is that you need a business bank account that's tied to your business's EIN. If you don't have a business bank account, then you won't be able to apply. Now, Cash App, PayPal, Square, those aren't business bank accounts. Now, you want to make sure that you're transacting through a business bank account. Now, if you're operating a business but you don't have a business bank account, I would recommend you open up one ASAP. Now, if you don't know where to start, you could definitely check out North One. Anyone can open up a business bank account through North One as long as your business is registered and you have an EIN number. You can open one up. It's all online. Links in the description of the video. Now, each of these credit products have different features and functionalities. Now, it's not that one is better than the other. You might use one in one situation versus the other. Now, a lot of people are wondering, what does it take to get approved? How much money do I have to be generating through my business in order to get approved for some of these cards? Now, one thing you want to make sure is that your business bank account is at least 3 months old. You also want to show some steady deposits month over month. So what they're looking at is seeing how much money you're retaining from 1 month to the next. So on your business bank statement, you have your starting balance, you have your ending balance. So how much money you retain is going to be your net deposits. And ideally, you want to see your starting balance increase at least over a 3 to 6 month period. Now, since a lot of these fintechs are using artificial intelligence as well as the Plaid API to analyze your banking activity, it's not as simple as just transferring money in and out of account to make it seem like you're generating a lot of income. Artificial intelligence can actually distinguish the source. So if it's coming from a POS system, a point of sale system from your restaurant, your business, if you accept credit cards, it could distinguish that. If the money's coming from PayPal, Square, Stripe, or any other type of online money remitter, the AI can distinguish the source of the deposit. And I see this where some people think that just sending peer-to-peer transfers is actually going to make it seem like you're generating revenue, but you really want to look at the source of the revenue. And some lenders will actually request receipts that are tied to certain deposits. Anyways, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. If anyone's interested in applying to any of these business credit cards with no credit check, I'll drop links in the description of the video. And for those of you who've gotten approved for some of these accounts, let me know your comments and questions in the comment section down below. And until next time, take it easy and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.